Hammers up, everyone. Towelliee here. Today, we're going to talk about artifact power, which is a big, big subject in Legion for the fact that the entire expansion revolves around artifact power and getting artifact power, generating it, acquiring it, making yourself more powerful. That's how your weapons become, stronger through artifact power generated to fill in all these traits to give you more damage and DPS and give you some passives that are really cool. Now, the main question is, that I get in my stream, and that's what I want to address today, is how do I get my off-spec to get artifact power? How do I catch up? And what happens when you hit 110 is inside of your class order hall, you're going to get a quest that will basically unlock the ability for you to gain artifact knowledge, artifact research notes. Like right now, let me read this off. So artifact research notes, upper right-hand corner here, reads as follows. Read to gain new knowledge about your artifact, increasing the rate at which you earn artifact power. Now, you will complete these every 5 days. You actually need resources, which only cost you 500. That's like a world quest. And that will grant you artifact knowledge. The more artifact knowledge you have, the higher percentage rate at which you will gain artifact power. So right now, for instance, on Towelliee here, his artifact knowledge level is 9. It's the last line down there. Increases artifact power gain by 650%. Now, obviously, I play the beta on and off, so I could have been way higher by now. But about, I would say, what is this? About 7 weeks of playing on this tune. Actually, probably less than that, because I was playing my Demon Hunter pretty hardcore before my Paladin. So I'd say about, let me see, how much playtime do I have on? Oh, wait, at this level, let me see. Played. This level, 3 days, 19 hours, 23 minutes. All right, and I have 650%. So basically, once, and this is not retroactive. So if you try to keep artifact power items in your inventory, it will, and try to save them until you get a higher artifact knowledge, I do not believe that works. That's not the way it works. So what we're looking at here is, this is me at level 9, I'm 650%. So now, those first traits on your ult, or excuse me, your off-spec weapon, won't require a lot of power for you to upgrade it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you kind of like how fast your off-spec can level after about 6 or 7 weeks if you decide to do it. Now, I know it's tough. Some of you guys just want to get your main spec and your off-spec leveled up very fast, and that's going to be hard. I know, Blizzard, the way they see it is, from my interview with them, is, Mythic Raiders will go all out on their one spec, and they'll be playing 25 hours a day. But the average WoW player will not really care, according to them, which is kind of weird. You think you do, but you don't. How much, which specs have artifact powers. They believe that people will just use the artifact power for whatever spec they like, and if they want to switch to another spec, they'll just keep grinding more artifact power. So here is, let's see, in my inventory I have about 2 artifact power items. Once again, artifact power comes to you in the form of items. They're not automatically added to you, or to your weapon. You decide, like you're going to see right now. I'm going to switch to my ret spec. Don't judge me. And I'm going to switch to my ret spec. And because my artifact knowledge level is 9 on my, on Towelliee, I was able to get, 2,000 artifact power from a world quest and 1275. Now, my Ashbringer here, not really too leveled up, as you can see. It's pretty bare bones right now. I got some 1 out of 4 ranked for Blade of Wrath damage, Righteous Blade. I barely have any points. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to consume these artifact power items while I'm under my ret spec. And you're going to see that I'm going to unlock a slew of more traits. So now I have 6,000 artifact power to use right now. So let's, how do we begin this? Yeah, there we go, more traits, yay. So let's go to my class order hall artifact power, I guess you call it sanctum, tower, tablet, altar, or whatnot. Every class order hall. Basically, if you want to upgrade your points or your traits, you have to go back to your class order hall. For me, it's called the Altar of the Ancient Kings. I'm going to go there right now. And I will go... Got it. All right, so now we're going to start putting some points in. See, I want to make it to my first major trait, Ashes to Ashes. Will we make it? I don't know. Let's see. So far, Unbreakable Will is only going to cost me $375. Here we go. Bam. Bam. bam, 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 bam. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was able to basically, this right here on my prot spec probably took me about like 2 weeks. Whereas once my main spec was so high in artifact knowledge that the artifact power I'm getting out in the world is so good that you can create an off spec 3 or 4 weeks after launch and just be able to do this really quick. Now, a lot of you are saying, yeah, man, but I like to play 2 or 3 specs. Then you know what? I mean, obviously, if you're not a mythic raider or a hardcore raider or a progression raider, then it really shouldn't matter. You know, Blizzard looks at this min-maxing versus just casual progression of a character. Min-maxers will just go all out. They're gonna utilize that one spec that they need to be for mythic rating, and bam, that's it. And even if they being that haven't been said, sorry. They're going to be putting in hours upon hours a day. So they'll be able to probably handle 2 specs, a main spec and an off spec, pretty easily and kind of keep them, you know, maybe like, you know, 80% of your main spec from your off spec. Now, this is a lot of information to take in, but this is like the simple things that people just don't know about that you can do. You know, just switching your spec and then using your artifact power on a different weapon. But this is only class specific, once again. And for all those out there who are saying, hey, Towelliee, what am I going to do if I am a Holy Paladin? But I don't want to level as Holy. It's slow. By the way, it's not. It's OP. I want to level as Ret, you know, but still have enough Holy power when I hit 110. Well, you could do what a lot of other people have been doing. Start the expansion off as your Ret spec. I'm only using Paladin as an example. This works for any other class. You know, level from 100 to 110 as a Ret. Accumulate all that artifact power while leveling. Once you hit 110, do the quest for your Holy Paladin 2-hander. Do that quest. And then once you have the quest and you have your new artifact power for your main spec Holy, switch to Holy and just consume all that artifact power. And you're going to be able to level up that weapon pretty decently from your leveling experience. And that's how you should do it. Now, once again, people are going to have questions anyway. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the information below. That'd be great. As you know, we're going full on, all out with Legion, and I'll probably be posting a few little tips and from stuff from Paladin tanking to artifact power to world questing or whatnot. Right now, I mean, artifact power is, in my opinion, the basis of this expansion. And I would strongly suggest that it be your main priority if you want to make your character more powerful and highly accepted into groups, because I can already see people using add-ons like this one, Exorcist Raid Tools, going to Raid Inspect, clicking artifact power, and then basically, look at this. I can see other people's tree. You know, like, that's insane. So people are going to be doing this kind of shit, and they're going to be like, hey, man, you only got knowledge level 9 and 18 traits. Right now, our raid only accepts 20. So once again, folks, artifact power. Do it. Love it. Farm it. Grind it. There's so much content in the game that gives you artifact power that, I mean, if you get bored, damn, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Gotta go. Peace out. This has been Towelliee here on YouTube. But you can find me on twitch.tv/Towelliee, because that's where I'll be most of my time. Thank you very much for you watching this video. And, I mean, I guess you could tell all the motherfuckers about this. I don't know what you all want to do. Just, yeah, I love you guys. Peace.